It's Mike O'Neill, remote working pioneer here, talking about Costa Rica. Okay, so I was there in Costa Rica recently for 2 months. I'm going for 3 months next time, so I'm planning better and I'm helping you plan better for your trip. This subject is about beer and beverages. Beer and beverages. Well, let's start with beer, my favorite. Okay, there are essentially 2 local beers that you're going to discover there. That they're kind of dueling it out. And there's one that's the winner, and it's wonderful beer. It's wonderful. I drank hundreds of these. And I don't mean like 200. Okay, I mean hundreds with S, capital S, of these here. This is the Imperial Silver. It's like Dos Equis. It's like Modelo. Okay, wonderful beer. I love it, love it. The base beer out there, and you'll see signs everywhere that say Imperial. Imperial. Oh, that's cold. Oh, I want that. I have decided not to bust this up, but I think I'm going to change my mind really soon. I love Imperial beer. You will as well. Like I say, it tastes like a good Dos Equis still. Imperial Silver is just the one that I always seem to like the most. Okay. I always had a hugger that I put my stuff in. You know what a hugger is? It's kind of made of foam that you put your stuff in. And I had a zip up one for my bottles. It was great. It was really great. So there's 2 kinds. There's Imperial that I mentioned here, and you'll see signs everywhere for Imperial. You're pretty much looking at bottles. Bottles. That's what they're really set up to do, is to deliver beer in bottles and to recycle and do that there. There is some tap beer, and most of the tap beer is Heineken. That's all it is, Heineken. I mean, I love Heineken, so no problem there at all. You'll find Imperial on tap a little bit, but pretty much it's no tap beer at all anywhere. One of my favorite bars was called the Lava Lounge in La Fortuna, and they served you only in cans. And they weren't even, oops, like a bowling pin. They weren't even big cans. And I didn't like that. I love the bar. I love the bar. Scott's the owner there. I love him. He was wonderful. I spent my birthday there, my 41st birthday. We were doing shots and all, had music there and all. But they serve small cans, and I just don't like that. I like a bottle of beer, and they come really cold. Oh, God, it's great. You're in hog heaven. They serve the coldest beer anywhere in Costa Rica. It was wonderful. Bohemia is another one that's kind of inexpensive and stuff. You won't find the major odd brands at most of the places you're going, but the liquor stores have everything. You know, if you want, odd stuff from Europe, they got it all there. So that's kind of beer there, okay? And you're really going to be drinking it generally right out of the bottle. You're not going to be pouring it right out of the bottle. That's what people do. Okay, so other beverages, Coke seems to really have the market share there on sodas. Okay, and it's interesting that you can get all these different sizes. They've got 3-liter bottles of Coke. It's like unbelievable. The deals are on the bigger things, right? The smaller things are pretty easy that you can drink. Like I can drink a whole liter of Pepsi at lunch or at dinner, a whole liter of it. So that's a good size for me. So what else? Oh, water bottles and stuff. Water bottles are great. You can drink water right out of the tap there in Costa Rica. It's not like Mexico. You can literally just fill your water bottle right out of the tap. Or the places I stayed had filtered cold water where you could go and get filtered cold water. That's Salina, where I stayed at. But water bottles there cost the same as sodas or beer. Isn't that funny that a bottle of water costs the same as a soda or beer? But it does. Beware where you're going to put your stuff. You're going to want to have a fridge somewhere if you're getting certain items and stuff. We use a shared fridge at Salina. So let's see. Oh, ice cream and snacks and stuff like that. Foods are great there, by the way. I don't suggest kind of getting ice cream and not eating it right away. Okay, if you're going to get ice cream, eat it right away, even if you get a tub of it or so. It seems to disappear in a common fridge, and old ice cream just isn't quite so great. What else do I want to tell you about? Oh, every day for me. I got an orange juice container. It's about 1 liter of orange juice. It was Dos Pinos. Yes, Dos Pinos. And so I'd get like 3 of them. Sometimes I'd drink 2 or 3 in a day. They're really big. But you drink them right out of it. It's just so cool. So, and Dos Pinos is the local brand of orange juice there and stuff. And it's really an orange juice mix. It's not even pure orange juice. It's got some other stuff in it. But that's the local fare. So if you're into wine, you can get wine at the restaurants and all, but it's really not a wine experience so much. I mean, you can get a wine almost every place you want to go. But wine served in wine glasses, that's not what they do. They don't do wine glasses, so maybe that's why wine isn't quite so popular. You get coffee almost everywhere and stuff, and good coffee. Oh, and tremendous. I can't get the word out how tremendous the coffee is in Costa Rica. Okay, and you are miles from where it is grown. Literally miles from where it is grown. So that's a real biggie there and stuff. And being able to drink the water right out of the faucet and stuff lets people make coffee like in their rooms and stuff. You might have coffee makers in rooms. Well, that's what I got for you. That's what I got. Remember, if you put something in a shared fridge, you know, like at a hostel, mark it well. Put it in a bag, tie it up, mark it well. So someone has to really want to go in there to see what's there. Okay. That's what I did. Share your experiences with me on this. What do you do about foods and beverages? You know, what kind of beer do you like? Huh? If you like the hardcore stuff, you know, shots and things like that, it's everywhere down there. But I'm just a beer drinker. What can I say? Mike O'Neill, remote working pioneer from Costa Rica.